guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I really appreciate your support and I love the fact that INFJs are learning more about themselves to make themselves the best version of themselves as possible. It's so important that we do that. It's so important that we work with our gifts that we've been given rather than against it. And that's the topic of this video is a lot of you guys, message me saying, why am I this way? I hate myself, why am I such a psychopath? Or why am I so weird? Why am I so quirky? Why can't I just be normal? I hate everything about me. I wish I was better. Yeah, totally get it. I was in exactly the same boat as you guys not that long ago. So I am not judging you at all. I don't judge people because I know that I am the worst of all of you guys, right? So not judging. The reason I bring it up is because I really want to share what I've learned over the years about being an INFJ. And the basic essence of it is that all of our quirks, all of those weird things about us, all of our abnormalities in quotes, all of those things that you think are like the worst things about you, right? Your perfectionism, the fact that you are so empathic, the fact that you feel everyone's emotion even before they feel it themselves, the fact that that you're so filled with emotion but you can never show it, the fact that you can be so bipolar sometimes, you can be here and there and all over the place, right? The fact that you're sometimes so intelligent and so that your brain moves so fast that you can't explain to other people what the hell you're talking about, right? I mean, there's a billion things. There's such a long list about things that we do not like about ourselves and the things that we wish were different. The fact that we're an introvert, like that in itself is like such a pain, right? So I have learned over time, and I can only say this because I'm 34 and I was in your shoes just a few years ago when I was in my 20s. The only reason I'm saying this now is because I've learned this about myself, is that all of my things, all of my shadows, all those dark things that I hated about myself, all of them, and this has been done, the research has been done on it, like books have been written about the shadow side. One of them that's really good is called The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. It's an amazing book. If you guys have a chance, please do read it. I think it should be recommended reading for all INFJs. But what I've learned about my shadows is that that is where the true gift lies, right? We think our gifts lie in all the things that other people tell us they lie, right? No, they don't. No, they absolutely freaking don't. Okay, I'll give you a very stupid, simple example. I come across as an extrovert. You guys probably think that I'm an extrovert, right? Because look at me, I'm like talking on a YouTube channel, I'm talking about random shit, I'm talking about myself. Who else does it except an extrovert, right? Of course, like I come across as an extrovert all the time because I have so much energy. I'm bubbling over with energy. I'm so intense. I talk a lot. I have no problems talking to strangers. That's also because I did a lot of sales jobs in the past. But I come across as an extrovert. I get it. Everyone always thinks I'm an extrovert. I am not an extrovert. I'm an introvert. I am an absolute introvert. I mean, look at me. I'm in a big yoga hall by myself and I'm the happiest person ever, right? I love being on my own. I recharge on my own. I hate people. I'm an introvert, right? I can pretend to be an extrovert, and I've learned to be an extrovert, to pretend to be an extrovert, because the world requires it somehow. It's the world of ESTPs. It's the world where everyone wants you to be an extrovert. And if you're not an extrovert, they hate you, or they condemn you, or they ostracize you. So I've learned that, okay, fine, I can be an extrovert if you need me to be. But I know that I cannot hate the fact that I'm an introvert because my gifts lie in the fact that I'm an introvert. How? Well, all of the amazing stuff that I do, all the amazing work I do, it doesn't happen when I'm being an extrovert. It doesn't happen when I'm roaming around the world talking to people. No. It happens when I'm by myself. When I sit in this yoga hall by myself, I create these videos. The magic happens here by myself being an introvert. The magic happens when I write my novels on my own in my room by myself. The magic happens when I create my podcast on my own in my room, in my cave, right? So that is where my gift lies. It's not being an extrovert. That's not where my gift lies because that's not who I am. When I'm being an introvert is when my true gifts come out. So that is how one of the very simple examples of what introvert and extrovert version can seem like in our minds. We sometimes feel like being an introvert is a curse. It's actually a gift. It's actually a gift of ours. Most people cannot stand to be that by themselves. They hate being by themselves. They hate self-reflection. They hate analyzing themselves. They hate looking at themselves and figuring out what they're all about. People can't do it. They'll have music and they'll have TV going on and they'll do all this shit so that they don't have to talk to themselves, or they don't have to be alone with themselves, right? That's what extroverts, that's what most of their thing is. They hate being on their own, right? And I get it. That is not where their gift lies. For us, our gift lies in our introversion. But what happens in this world? Well, people tell us that we're stupid for being an introvert. Why are you being like this? Why are you being weird? Why are you being where you're always thinking about yourself? Why are you wasting your time on that? La 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 la. You hear this all freaking day long, all of our lives. And we end up thinking, we're brainwashed into thinking that being an introvert is a curse. And we should hate it. And we shouldn't be like that. It's false, guys. It's a myth. It's been perpetuated by society. It's wrong. Your gift lies in your introversion. And that's just one example. Another example that I would use is in our perfectionism. Now, of course, a lot of people know this already. Yes, I'm a perfectionist, but I have learned to be an imperfect perfectionist. Yeah. So what I do now is that I don't go crazy. These videos, they are the epitome of imperfection, right? I mean, I could go and fix the lighting, and I could spend hours and hours and hours fixing everything that I say. And if I make a mistake in something I say, I could spend hours and hours editing it. I don't do that shit because I don't have time for it. I don't care about it. I want this to be as authentic as possible. I want you to see my imperfections because INFJs have such a hard time with it. And I am trying to do my level best. These are my best. These are my best videos. This is how it comes out. This is my best. And instead of berating myself for it, instead of hating myself for it, I don't do that anymore. I do my level best, which is very high. I have very high standards. So it is still very high compared to everyone else. But that's all. That is all. I don't go crazy over it. I don't berate myself for it. I don't hate myself for it. I don't tell myself I'm stupid for not doing the things I do. And I do my level best, and that's all. Right? So that's, again, another one of my gifts. I have a very high standard for myself, and I do a lot of amazing things. But I do realize that I have a limited amount of time in the day. I can only do so much before burning out, right? So I have to take care of my health as well. Right? So the reason I'm doing this video, the reason I really wanted to do this video, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I didn't think I was ready for it, but I am now. The reason I wanted to do this video is because I get so many emails from people who hate themselves for being who they are. And I get it. I totally get it, guys. I hated myself for so long. I sometimes still have moments where I hate myself for being who I am, right? And so I'm still learning. I'm still learning. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but if I'm still learning and you think that I'm a little bit further ahead of you in the game, then if I'm still learning, then come on, guys. You're just babies right now. You're younger INFJs. You're in your teens. You're in your 20s. Got a long way to go, right? It's totally fine. I really want you guys to realize is that please don't hate yourself for all those things that make you who you are uniquely, right? There's so many amazing quirks of ours that make us unique. Our empathic nature. I mean, we can tell what someone is feeling and thinking before they even know it. Now, that's not a curse. That's a gift. The universe has given us this gift in order to use it for the good of the world. Use it for the good of the world. Don't hate yourself for it. Don't think you're a psychopath. Don't think you're insane. Don't call yourself names. Don't put yourself down. Don't do that to yourself. This is a gift of yours. The universe has given you a gift. Not only a gift of life, which is so precious, but also the gift of all of these amazing personality traits. Now, instead of hating yourself for it and wasting your time on this planet, how about you realize, okay, cool, I'm awesome. I have all these amazing quirks to me, all these things that I can use to make the world a better place, all of these amazing things that I can use to make myself a better human being. So why don't I use it instead of wasting my time hating myself for it, right? Does that make sense? And I'm saying that because I wasted so much of my own time hating myself. Instead of doing the work that I'm here to do, I hated myself. I spent so much time berating myself, saying, oh my God, you're so stupid. You're such an idiot, Shikha. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're never going to amount to anything on this planet. All of these amazing things that you could have done, but you don't do them because you're dumb. You're an idiot. La la. I would call myself names over and over again. I hated that about myself, right? I don't do that to myself anymore. I try not to, at least, right? But that's what I wanted to do this video for you guys. Especially if you believe that you are flawed in some way, if you're broken. You're not broken. All of your gifts, all of those amazing parts of yourself, even the parts you hate, even the parts you despise, they're all gifts that are given to you by the universe, and they're gifts that you can use in order to make the universe a better place. That is the whole point of it. That's the whole point of this whole thing, right? So instead of, hating yourself for it, please use those gifts. Figure out how you can use those gifts, right? Come on, I know you can do it. I know you can. And if you guys have any questions at all, again, you can message me anytime. Email me or Facebook me, whatever you want, right? So I hope again this makes sense to you guys. I am not gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep this short. So I'm gonna end the video now. But again, if you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm here for you. I want you to be able to use your gifts to make this beautiful world even more beautiful. I know we can do this as INFJs. We have amazing gifts. We just have to use them. Okay? All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.